Look at the colors in that. Almost chocolate. Hi, it's Exploring John. Today we're at Black Coffey Caverns. Used to be Baker Caverns up here in Pennsylvania. We're going to check out the cave today. So we're going to go ahead and go in the house.
So this is my cousin Allison. She'll be the caboose of our group, making sure everybody.
Baker
Thank
Caverns.
you very much. And I'm Stephanie. If Doc didn't tell you, my mom purchased the house. I think it was officially July, but we opened it up, like I said, October of 2020. We had our first open house. What little information we do have is over in here. So we know that it was opened in 1930s it was commercialized and opened to the public. A lot of kids came through as this is their field trip locally. John Coffey found the caves, and I think it was like in the mid to late 1800s. I think it says on there 1830s. But we have a signature of John Coffey down there, and I'll show it to you, but it shows 1875 as when he supposedly signed it. I thought it was 1895, but he passed away before then. So I'm thinking it was a 7. So it's kind of hard because, I mean, it is an old signature to kind of read it, but we'll go through.
I know the first time I ever read
Basement. So this, she did do is things that people have found while we have been in the cave. We've been putting it on display here. So.
Yeah, see, the last time I was here, we came into that outside.
Yep. This was all boarded shut.
This mighty clay park.
So inside the house, we've got steps here. We're headed down.
Actually, just put these
He got Beauty? Yeah, Beauty was the horse.
So down into the darkness we go.
Yep. So this is
So down the steps we've made a left. Look at this.
I know. Wow. There it is.
This is cool.
This is awesome. I know. Like on the second end, there is like a couple small holes that we have wondered what's underneath.
Another level or two.
Yeah. We've gone and crawled through some space, but that's about. I'm not all about the army crawling or.
Here we go. Formations on the ceiling.
When you go in 5'4" and come out 6'2", you've done some sweet. Isn't that pretty?
It is.
Especially when you show it up in the ceiling. Ooh,
A little pond, a little lake.
but you'd have to be 5 inches tall to run through that.
And the whole thing was probably formed under the water table initially.
All right. Oh, there's some nice white formations up there. All going up. Look at this. That's really cool. Now look at this, the color. Look at the colors in that.
Let's see.
Almost chocolate.
You are correct about that, because there's nothing on the ceiling.
A big column.
Needs to drip to form those.
But we
All right,
call
we're
those
continuing
fingers.
downhill.
looks like a thumb.
Yeah, and it looks like he has a fingernail on him and stuff.
It's a cartoon hand because it's
Yeah.
It looks like that thing down in DC, the Awakening.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the button.
We'll come over here and see the fingers.
We used to climb all over the Awakening and down over that harbor.
Yeah.
Oh, one guy, no, that wasn't doing that.
Come on, here, how pretty. See the colors? Beautiful. Wonderful.
So I guess this concrete is big here? No,
That's what they're saying about the speed of thing. It doesn't mean what makes you think it means. Jeez, dude.
We can tell by the echoes we're coming into a bigger room. Look at that ceiling. That is wild.
I should just wait for John's light.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's looking up here at the ceiling. Nice ribbons, stalagmites. Good flow stone here.
Oh, wow.
You turn around. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And here we are in this bigger room. Look at those lines up there. That's pretty wild. Wow, that looks pretty neat. All the flow stone. Looks like it's flowing down the wall. Now, this is a big room. All right, let's look around.
There were a lot of lights in here at one time.
So, she was talking, we were talking about when it rains. So when we do get a good constant heavy rain, you'll see over in here, there is, like you can see waterfalls over in here. Water will fall down in here, and actually in that hole back in here, you'll see.
It'll come out?
Yeah, but we'll have waterfalls coming out of that hole there. You can kind of see the mud trail.
Oh, yeah. And then it just flows down.
Yeah, so over here, yeah, so there, a waterfall, the water actually gushes out of this where he's standing, comes down and around, and comes down in here. There's a drainage pipe over here. Pretty sure if we did.
So we'll go peek in some of these holes here.
It would be flooded.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
There's a little passage that goes in.
Yeah, you can go back there. It's just a dead end.
So which are the stalagmites and the stalactites? Which are the ones on the floor and which are the ones?
So the tights would be on the ceiling.
Okay.
On the ceiling, and the lights are on.
So the might make it to the ceiling and the pipes are tight.
Yep, it comes around the corner and keeps going. Wow, look at that. So this is the end of where they're letting us go, but it looks like it continues. Now, as we go back out, we can see stuff we didn't see coming in this passage. Look it up.
Yeah. And this is my story. This your first shot? Can't wait. This is small. Oh, look,
It is,
Oh,
it is kind of slick.
come
so
over
just
here
watch
and-
your-
It's nice formations here. So, stalactite came down, a stalagmite came up. They met in the middle and formed a column or two.
time of formation will get money.
Looks like a series of holes up there, or lakes. Look around up there on that ledge. Looks like somewhere where a candle would fit. Like a sconce or something. Look at that hole, that looks pretty neat. So Adam and a few others have gone up this hole. They said it opens up. We're headed out of the big room, headed in another part of the cave. There is some neat formations there. Get back up the passage. That looks cool over there. I love the lines in the ceilings. You figure that's something that was laid down in the sea and then turned on edge. We could see some of the old wiring in the cave from when it used to be a show cave. And it had been a show cave since 1954, she said. This cave does not have electrical lights anymore, so everything's by headlamp. Coming up through. A lot of color and sparkles. Higher ceiling here. Oh, got some nice formations through here. A lot of color, a lot of color. Now we're headed down another passage. A natural bridge here, we're going under.
Body Kraftwerk type German Poles.
Light.
Ah. I'm still learning the Matrix who lights.
Alright.
Oh.
That's it, this cave's broken down into two portions. This is the older portion, and we went to the newer portion first. Here's a nice column. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
The layers of the rock here are actually vertical.
That's really neat.
The bedding planes, the rock actually
Up in here is two entrances that were blocked off, and you'll see some signatures up on the little bridges up in there. There's, I think it says Clara Jacobs on there from 1980.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this ceiling.
Clara Jacobs.
Yeah.
January 1904. Larry.
Nope.
Something Ohio? Is that Lee?
It's got nothing to do with
Lima? So what we'll be doing now is we're actually gonna take a right and we're gonna go up and around, down, and then we'll come back up here.
I guess they call that cave cursive there.
Cave, oh, wait till you see all the cave cursive.
Wow, look at that.
You'll see there's some signatures all through.
A lot of these old caves, people used to sign their name in it. It used to be cool back then, but not anymore. Do not write in a cave.
There's some more signatures right there from.
That's pretty neat, looking down through there.
Here's an 1891.
Look at the ribbons. Look like some soft-toothed edges down below.
Oh, look, ancient Indian pottery.
Looking down this hole. Turn and look behind us. Wow, look at all that. Now we have to go up some steps, but we'll look around as we do. There's lines again. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Oh, we got some tree roots up here above us. Have made their way down into the cave looking for moisture. Here's some more roots.
I'll get a bring a bigger hand.
Look way back in there.
See, and now I kind of figured this might have been Terry wood, and if you look back behind the. If you look past the tree root, you can see a lot of sugar shells. And that's the handrails, we're gonna go downhill.
This must be the high spot of the cave.
Yeah.
Starting down.
It's interesting because,
Look at those roots.
he was not terribly impressed by this cave. He felt happy.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
All the roots in there. Is that a pool too? Yeah. Looks like it, a little pool.
Yeah, here's the brick they made of.
Oh, that really looks neat. Pool's full of roots. The tree's looking for something to drink. Okay, we're just slowly going downhill. Another little hole that goes back. It looks like it keeps going for a while. Old electrical box. That looks really neat up there, those stalactites hanging down. Oh, with some brimstone pools. That's neat.
Like, it looks like there should be on like another planet with all the, craters and stuff.
Yeah.
Going through this opening.
Okay.
This was filled
Nice
with-
formation on the right.
So they put this retaining wall in to hold that.
Look back left. Oh, that looks cool up through there. We'll get up there in a second as the tour moves forward.
It's life, Jim, but not as you know it.
You ruined it for us, man.
Yeah, way to go.
I think they're called cave arms.
Bunch of brimstone pools,
Yes.
holding the water in.
It's endlessly beautiful.
Oh, I just got cave pissed. I got cave pissed. I got water drip. Okay, steep steps.
You have the cave blessing?
Yep. And then water.
Here's another hole going back, guarded by a single bar.
Up here.
Nice formation there.
Everybody seems to love Blu-ray cameras. My favorite
Grand Cavern? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's gorgeous.
that's my favorite.
It's the only place that have those weird flower column things.
Oh, the shield? Yeah, the shield.
This got dripped on a little
What's your
bit.
theory
Good luck.
for 'em?
We got some really steep
What's that?
steps.
What's your theory?
Okay.
sideways.
You know,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but if I had to guess,
Some ribbons with some white on the edges. That looks cool. All right, now we got to go down some steep steps. Oh, but look at this first. Oh, here's some more passage disappearing into the darkness. A lot of neat things in here.
that was definitely not on the original tour.
Okay.
That happened later, I think they dug into that. That's what I
Oh, look at this. That's really nice.
Amazing. Hopefully his copper gets some money for it.
So you may be saying, what formed this cave? Water formed it. Water sat here and just ate away the limestone. Rain fell down and picked up carbonic acid as it went through the ground. And that's enough to eat limestone. And after the cave is empty, the same process works on filling it back up. It's where we get the formations from. Dissolved limestone that drips into the cave.
So what is
Look at it. Adam pointed out, look at the hole in the floor, it goes way down.
Yeah.
Another big ceiling, big room.
Yeah, and this is where we started. Whenever we can either go down the steps or make the right, and we made the right. That's where we stopped to look down.
This is, I call it the bridge of signatures.
Look at all that.
Yep, here's 1869. You can just start there and just go around and we can see all of them.
All right, we're taking this side passage.
I'll send you the link to our Facebook. Okay, yeah.
Oh, look what we see in a cave. You never know what we're going to find.
I got something for you.
This is neat. There's some pools and it disappears up a passageway. Here's another passageway with water in it that just goes out of sight. All right, we'll turn and go back and join the rest of the group. Looking up there where the ceiling and wall meets. Some nice formations.
There's one here, I think it's 1865. October 19th, 1865.
Wow.
Going up the steps is actually John Coffey.
Lisa, did you go up here?
Oh, we're on up here a little bit. You'll see it.
And we'll go into another room.
1865.
Okay, up one, keep going, it'll be on the right hand side, on this flat, keep going.
All right, we're coming up the steps
Well, we can find out for you.
into another room. Oh, look at this formation. That looks really neat. All right, continue on past them.
Water flowing. The air is flowing down.
Aw, yeah.
Look how that's just hanging there. That looks really cool.
What's the scale for limestone?
The strongest limestone in the valley here is the Newmont.
Would that be considered either a marble or a dolomite?
No, it's a limestone. The Newmarket, like they put in
Hopping into another room.
That's some of that stuff, the more massive.
Okay, we're continuing down the passage.
There's no real hard fossil evidence in it, is there?
I haven't seen any fossils yet, that's not to say they're not here.
But then it would be Devonian because it's an older limestone?
This is, Ordovician.
Got it.
Yes.
So this
Look up in that hole, looks pretty neat.
Back our way.
Some water dripping down. Old wiring again, old screw and fuses. Well, look at that. And we're back to the steps.
We could spend several hours down there easily.
Here we have a map of the
We
cave.
have a cave suit, so.
So we did quite a bit of it. Okay, we're out of the cave. We had a great trip. See you next time. It comes around the corner and keeps going. Wow, look at that. So this is the end of where they're letting us go, but it looks like it continues.